baby, this week we have a fun episode of just us two chit-chatting and taking fun short calls. Did you fuck your dad?
No, don't pose it like that.
Would you fuck with your dad?
There you go. That's the real question at hand. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We talk about drag race recaps. We talk about going out at night time, and we talk about
if you're in Los Angeles on January 21st, don't forget to, that's this Friday, don't forget to come to Fat Slut at Precinct. We have a great lineup. We got Kimchi. We got DDM. We have all the way from Brooklyn, New York, Minnie Horowitz, and my drag mom, Marta Bichu, and Barbara Wire, downtown's fattest secret.
Wear your mask.
Please wear a mask if you're going to talk to me. Goodbye.
Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with us. Sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Welcome to our 9:05 a.m. episode. It is
She's
a
early
Thursday
this
at
morning.
9:05. Woo! Our number is 213-536-9180. Again, that is 213-536-9180.
Okay.
Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now, on with the show.
My Instagram is
Hi, you
back.
sup, you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks. Our number is 213. No! Welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper. I'm Meatball, and that's Big Dipper. Your Instagram is back. Okay, so for the longest time, you weren't even allowed to post or comment. You could post, but you couldn't put them.
This conversation is so tired, but I will continue to have it every day.
I know,
could
you were really upset about it, but like,
post a
I
photo.
do think it's been a good thing because you really have turned to other social media outlets to release whatever you needed to get out of you.
I was like, oh,
You've
I
been posting
actually
thoughty stuff on Twitter.
like Twitter.
You're one of those 40-year-olds on TikTok that everyone's talking about.
And now I'm actually enjoying it. I did a dance video on TikTok. I think I understand. I'm beginning to understand the culture. And I was just saying this on a phone call. So just to be very clear about the Instagram, I could post a photo but no caption.
Mm-hmm.
I could not post a story, could not post a reel, could not comment on anyone, but my DMs were working. So when I contacted them, they were like, looks fine to us because it was active. And then I went in and I deleted the link that was embedded in my profile and everything came back. So I guess they didn't like my Linktree link for whatever reason.
That's weird because most people's Linktree links on there they still post and talk.
I guess it was like they said it was corrupt or whatever. I just deleted it and then immediately tried to comment and I was like able to comment and post and everything. But I was just talking to a friend on the phone about social media, and I was like, I think I understand how, even though it's annoying and soul-sucking and insane, but I understand, like, you do this kind of thing on TikTok, this kind of thing on Instagram, this kind of thing on Twitter. Like, there's like a culture and a vibe to what kind of content.
Got a vibe.
You know that's Willow?
Yes. Love Willow. I like that whole album. She's a very good musician.
And so I'm beginning to think that I do understand,
Listen,
possibly even overstand what happens on each app. What didn't you tell me? You're lighting a candle?
Yeah.
Did you fart?
No. If I farted, it'd be in a jar. Now,
if I farted, it would be in a jar.
In a jar.
Put them forts in a jar.
At first I was giggling at your commitment to the different internet things, but now I'm like, yeah, it's working for him. He's doing it.
I'm trying. Did you get any reviews from the fart in the jar?
No, I don't think he has received it yet.
You think he's going to open it?
I sent him a message with the tracking number, and I said, I don't know what you're planning on doing with this, but if you do open it, let me know if it still smells.
I ate
Because if
some.
not, I don't know how to how better to trap a smell. And then I made a second jar. Ooh. Oh Lord. I made a second jar, but I had used a tomato sauce jar, and so when I opened it, it smelled like fart and tomato sauce. And I
You
was
need
like,
to get fresh jars.
I know. So now I'm gonna go buy fresh jars.
This could be your new thing.
Listen, you know what?
And then you bring them all to the gig, and you open the screw top. And then
My thought
you
is
dip your fingers in water,
if the
and then
jar
you,
shatters, and then the water on it keeps a tight seal to my little baby hole when I toot in it.
So if it shatters, what? The mailman will be like, ugh.
Well, if it shatters, it's just like the stink is going to be released, and then they get like a broken jar and like the wish of a whisper of a fart.
You're like Wish.com version of fart in a jar. It's a
Yeah.
broken jar.
I start just Ziploc bagging them.
No, the glass is more sustainable.
My mom saw, because she
Oh,
sometimes checks up, and
God.
she saw that, and she was like, "Is this like a joke?" And I was like, "No, I farted in a jar, and someone purchased it." And she was like, "Logan, what?
She's like, how
What
do
are
I...
they gonna do with your fart? Like, what is this?" And I was like, "I don't know what they're gonna do with my fart. Once it's out of my body, it's none of my business."
And then you heard her in the background go, honey, how do you return a child?
It's too late. I'm already out of their hands. Oh God, they're
I
flies.
flew yesterday, and I ate a bunch of cauliflower before I flew.
Mhm.
Diva, I
Toots
was
are nasty.
ripping it on the plane. And I didn't want to. I'm not trying to be that girl. I know that when you fly, you're like, I'm going to be hungover and I'm going to be farting. I know you
Yes, that's where I
actively say
started.
that all the time. I don't like to be a farty girl on the
But
plane.
here's the thing: is there's something about farting on a plane. Like, I think it's the change in air pressure. I think it's just all of it going on. Like, I feel like everyone farts. And here's the thing: I don't think my farts smell that bad on a plane. I think they get like absorbed into the seat or something, because
ever-
like
okay.
I could let one rip and then not smell it. I guess it's also because I've been in masks lately. But even before the mask mandates, I could never
When-
smell my own toots.
When you're
Thoughts?
on a plane, okay, I have many thoughts about this.
When I'm on a
When you're on a plane and you fart, when you're in real life, like if you're in bed and you know you're going to rip,
I push. I've trained my body so much that I push in my sleep. I've woken myself up to a fart.
you push?
I push it out.
What do you push?
Like, okay, so I just farted.
Okay, so you just
see me
did. Okay,
lean,
so
and
you
I push.
lean
I go,
and you push. Okay, so if you're in bed, I do this. I will roll over so that my tutor is in the air, and I'll crank one that way. When you're on a plane, I don't lean to let it out. So sometimes for me, it's a little bounce. Because the pressure of the fart pushes down and then my body bounces back. I don't like to lean.
No, I don't do that. I fart directly into those
But
fake
then
leather seats.
I get a little
Bubber.
bounce. Like it lifts my body.
At what force? No, I guess you might be right. No, now that I'm thinking about it. Because it is leather, so it's not there to absorb. So you do kind of like...
You ride it. You ride the bubble.
You're right. Well, and then thank God there's nothing up front for me, because it like rolls forward sometimes. You know what I mean? What is this?
What did you just say? Thank God there's nothing up front because it rolls forward.
I just used to have a friend that was had a vagina, and when she would fart, but like on a plastic seat in school, she said sometimes it would roll forward, and she could feel that warmth on her lips.
Oh, well, yeah, mine rolls forward. That's how I smell it.
See, I just can't smell mine on a plane, and I'm hoping no one else can either. I really treat hotel rooms and planes like my personal, like, farting ground.
You save it up for a few weeks.
Because you know when I'm in drag, I, like, really fuck up a hotel room, and I used to always be, like, so clean about it, and, like, I would wipe down all the surfaces before I left, and
wipe down the surfaces?
Like, because I would do my makeup in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
And so there would, of course, be like, I can't do my makeup without getting powder and like streaks of brown makeup everywhere. But I would always make it a point to wash my face so much that I didn't get brown makeup on the sheets. I would bring my own black towels to remove my makeup with. Like, I was like trying to take care of hotel rooms. And then I talked to a couple of Rue girls and they were like, nah, fuck it. I fuck up a hotel room. I destroy a hotel room. I'll go to sleep with my makeup on and like it'll be brown all over the pillowcase. I don't really care. And I was like, oh, okay. But
they probably leave a tip.
I do leave a tip. I do now leave a tip based on how messy the room is. Is it a bunch of ones in an envelope from the night before? Absolutely.
Yeah, but money's money as long as you're not leaving them a tip of a jarred fart.
But okay, so I put the money in a jar, close it, so I get one last goodbye out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's take a breaky,
and then we're gonna talk about what we got coming up, schedule wise, baby. Let's crack into these calendars. Goodbye.
We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly.
Shop.
Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I, too, have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy, and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix. And we're back. I'm so excited for my upcoming month. I'm at Precinct every Friday.
Oh, really? So you're doing the viewing party. You're the official gal.
No, I'm doing the viewing parties for the parties that I'm hosting. So on the 21st, after Fat Slut, where we have Kim Chi, Rob Anderson,
yes,
Minnie Horowitz, all the way from New York, one of my favorite Brooklyn performers.
Should I come?
Marta Bichu, I think you should.
But you do remember that's where I got the code.
And Barbara Wire. Well, we're going to get to that in a minute because I just read a new article saying that cannabinoids in marijuana help prevent catching COVID. So you should be eating your dad grass. It doesn't work if you burn it, but edibles.
Say what you said the word was called?
Cannabinoids?
Cannabinoids?
Cannabinoids? Cannabinoids?
Cannabinoids.
Cannabinoids.
Cannabinoids. See, it's very simple. Celery, onions, garlic, balsamic vinegar, cannabinoids.
Cannabinoids.
That's a big word
I'm
for
from
Elmo.
New York, boy.
Cannabinoids. That's a big word for Elmo.
And then on the 28th, I'm at Precinct again, hosting the viewing party and hosting. I don't know if I'm hosting it, but I've got You Got Mail. And then I'm at Precinct again on the 23rd for Eggs Over Easy, where I'll be hosting a brunch.
Brunch
Gigs, which means I'll probably have to get up earlier than this podcast to do it. I'm just really excited that I was talking to Michael, and I'm not talking about COVID, but it feels like we're in a lockdown again because we're both working from home and we're not going out and doing anything.
Diva, the numbers are worse than they have ever been.
Exactly, but I'm still able to go and work, and unless someone's gonna pay for my Botox, I'll be going and working until I get it, I guess. Thoughts?
You keep bringing up COVID and then saying you don't want to talk about COVID,
And I don't want to talk about it.
And what
Also,
I'm here
at
to say is
we have a very special guest who will be performing a 15-minute set.
Her name is Coronavirus.
DGM, a former guest of the pod.
Oh, shit.
He's
really?
in town because his movie is going to be at the Sundance Festival.
Bitch. DDM
So he's got a full-ass movie.
so talented.
I found out he was in town and his people and I were talking and I was like, yeah, have him come do a set. I love his music. He's so talented. We'll have the stage set up for him. So I'm really
Let a
excited
real
for
bitch
that.
come through.
It's going to be so good.
The last time
he's
you had a
so
rapper
funny.
at Fat Slut, they dressed like a ham and cheese sandwich.
Also, I posted that picture on my Instagram. Everyone loves that ham and cheese sandwich costume.
Marco made it for me. I put it on Twitter and asked people to put me in different places, and I have two of them that I want to show you that are very funny. If you want to describe them. This one is
Where will I be seeing it? Oh, okay. You're in the deli scene of When Harry Met Sally when she's doing the orgasm.
I'm the sandwich on the table.
You're the sandwich on the table. And Billy Crystal is looking at you like he doesn't want any part of it.
And then this is the other one that I think is very funny. These happened on Twitter.
Oh, the Jamaican bobsled. What is that movie called?
Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings.
This is funny on multiple levels, as we've talked about, but this is a photo of the Cool Runnings bobsled team in the bathtub. Remember the scene in the bathtub in the montage where they're like practicing?
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting at the front of the
That
bathtub.
movie is so funny and based on a true story.
Oh, she likes facts, figures, and historical accuracy.
Like Nene Leak said, I'm very excited in 2022 for people, places, and things.
She's a noun girl. She's the nouns
She
girl.
loves a noun.
Oh my God. Wait, have you watched any movies? So the Golden Globes happened but didn't happen. And I realized, as with every fucking...
I'm not trying to take MJ Rodriguez's shine away.
Me neither. As with every year with award show, all these movies get nominated. As we know, the awards, it's all pay to play and who you submit to and blah, blah, blah. But I like never have seen the things that get awards.
The Golden Globes didn't get like televised this year. Someone was explaining it to me because most networks were kind of just like, yeah, everyone knows that this is the award show that you just pay for the award, or they do it as like stunts. So it's not really based on like anything but stunts and who can pay off or buy the best gifts for the judges.
Right.
So, moving on.
Okay.
If you're in the industry, you know. If you're not, congratulations to all the winners.
No, but do you ever watch those? Are you like a prestige film viewer? You're like a dude, where's my car kind of movie
No,
guy.
I watch movies.
You're like a bitch who stole Christmas kind of movie gal.
Well, I watched that because we were together. But I watched Meeting the Ricardos, and I watched most of all of Poe's. I've watched like a lot of prestige movies, especially because this year it was so much easier because it was like they were all on HBO. Like you could just like watch them at home.
Yeah. What do you think about the Being the Ricardos?
I thought it was good. No, I thought that it wasn't going to be about just like one episode of the show and like her commie ties. I thought it was going to be more of like a arc of like them meeting and what happened to their relationship. But I thought it was really good for what it was.
Yeah, it's, I was really impressed. Normally when there are those like big sweeping biopics, it's always like a formative childhood experience and then a smash cut to like, do you remember the movie Ray that Jamie Foxx did about Rachel? And it was like, it opened with him like being able to see and then his like sight win and then he played the piano. Like all of these like formative moments over time in chronological order. And the one thing that I loved about Being the Ricardos is that the structure of it was really fascinating, that it was based on 1 week in time making a sitcom at the height of its success with flashbacks. It was wild that Nicole Kidman had that role because
she didn't look like her, but she definitely, I think, got to the heart of the character that was, everyone wanted like the ooky goofy Lucille Ball.
Yeah, that term we all use. Ookie koofy.
Ookie koofy. It's
Oofy.
still all right. Well, it's
Oofy
9:24,
koofy.
everybody. So this is what you're gonna get, bitches.
But not to be this girl, but Nicole
should
Kidman
have had a breakfast cocktail.
Nicole Kidman is 54 years old. She was playing Lucy at like 37, 38, right?
Yeah, that's because Nicole can pull that off with the right wig.
And then
with the right wig, anything is possible.
The flashback, she was playing Lucy at 20.
That was kind of a step. That was,
and the same with the Javier Bardem. But those good Amazon, they just wiped the years off of everyone's face. Every inch of that film was touched.
I never realized how much head to face ratio that Nicole Kidman has.
Explain. Head to face. She's more face on her head than...
No, there's not a lot of face. Like the eyes and everything are kind of in, and the nose is right
she's
in the
giving
middle.
tiny face.
She's giving like small face, large head.
Small face, large head, big bank.
No waist.
No waist. We also haven't talked about Drag Race yet.
Drag Race! RuPaul's Drag Race.
So
Season 14 is off to an incredible start.
When this comes out, we will have met the whole cast. When
I'm excited for Deja,
we're recording
Willow
this,
Pill.
the first episode has come
Bridget.
out, and the first 13 minutes of episode 2 has been released on YouTube.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Yeah, so we met the second half of the queens.
Who did you like in the second half? Did you watch
My
it?
name is Angeria, but you can call me Angie, and I came to make it shake, baby. That Angeria.
Oh,
She is it
okay.
for me. Her nose goes from the bottom of her chin to the top of her
I was
head.
about to say the nose.
She
The
paints
nose.
all
She's
the
got
way
a
up. I love
long nose. And that's something that she can't fix, so we're not going to talk about it.
No, I love it. I feel like she like accentuates it, and it turns into her beauty moment.
Now, she's Atlanta?
She is ATL. She's from Florida, Georgia, but lives in Atlanta. I really have a lot of retention for these things.
You do.
But
I
what
watch
did you
it and I'm like, she was in red.
She wore polka dots and I'm high. My impression of you. She was there, I'm high. Cannabinoids.
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 Remember when we went and saw Alaska's play and I was like ripped?
God. Oh yeah, we got there and you were like, my edible hit.
Yes. It really turned on me too. I was like, there's a lot happening in this room.
It was like, yes, this is an immersive theatrical experience.
Yes. I was just always in everyone's way because my reaction time was so slow. They would
you
tap
kept
me.
saying,
And then I would turn and look at them and be like, what? And they're like, I have to get by. And
They're
I was oh.
They started the play with we're going to be all around. So if you kindly feel a tap on your shoulder, just move that direction. We're not here to hurt you. We're promised we're going to take care of you. Every tap you got, you're like, motherfucker.
I just would be like, who is touching me? And then it would be an actor. And I'd be like, oh. And then I would move the wrong way to get out of their way.
That's the worst. They're pushing you to the left. You lean
They
into
weren't
their
pushing me
hand.
to the left. They would just tap me and I would try. My initial thought was okay, well, there's a bunch of people on my right. Let me go to the left. And it's no, the left is where they're performing. Anyway, it was a wonderful play. I love that Alaska wears a red wig to act. That's
She
what I'm going to
does.
start doing. Or I'm going to start wearing blonde to act and only red.
Yeah, that makes sense. You do blonde when you recite lines.
True.
Back to Drag Race. I want to talk about Willow Pill because you have worked with.
I
fucking-
love Willow Pill.
Me too, but RuPaul, girl, Willow
Just
is the kind
let
of
her have a thing.
But Willow's the kind of person who's probably been infantilized her entire life because of her youngish looks and tiny frame. And so Willow is 27 years old and RuPaul goes, oh, Willow, Willow. I get it. It's now burned into all of our brains. And Willow literally just from this one episode of television could easily have a career that lasts 10 years. And I assume will have a bigger career because I assume she does well in the competition based on how much Ru likes her.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. I'm not saying anything. I don't have any insider information, but
She
it's
wins.
it's branding and that's a good thing. But I don't know. I just felt like Willow did something. I feel like Willow has probably done way kookier and way wilder shit.
Oh, yes.
And this was a tame version that everyone was like, it was so cerebral and wild. And I'm like, are you dumb?
No, she's done crazier stuff. If you look at her, I mean, she has YouTube videos with her, and I cannot remember her. She has a comedy partner or a couple drag queens that would get together. And they make a bunch of very wild videos. If you remember during Digital Drag, she had that video of downtown.
Yeah, where she
took
does
the
LSD.
mushrooms or whatever and then was downtown and freaking out and everything was wild. She does live numbers that are literally all spoken word and just the most insane shit that you can think of.
Yeah.
What she did on that stage, I was like, that's very Willow, but it was the tamest I've ever seen her.
And I think that's so funny because it's sort of it's a IYK scenario. If you have ever been to a warehouse party after hours and seen a drag queen dressed as the Easter bunny shit out hard-boiled eggs into a basket
That's
and then
a
feed
Bora,
them to
and
the
she was
audience.
dressed like a bird.
Well,
She
I
did
saw
do
it.
that.
I played literally an Easter party in Austin, Texas, and the Queen did that. But it's
Austin
if
has
you're
some wild queens.
if you're in the mix, you know what I find it amusing on Drag Race, and I understand they're playing to the 12-year-olds and the 60-year-olds in the global market, and you have to do a certain thing for mass appeal. But it's just funny when it's like, wow, you're so irreverent and so alternative. And she's like, girl, I'm giving you 10% of my cookie.
But it was still very funny.
It was.
And she got the body.
So I watched I'm going to be bold here. I watched the first 13 minutes of the second season or the second premiere.
How was Deja's entrance?
Deja is very, very likable.
I love her.
She's like enjoyable and very likable and like bubbly and fun. Miss Maddie seemed like a dud.
Here's the thing is like maybe on the entrance, but a lot of them possibly seem like duds when they first enter because like online, her internet presence
is
maybe
funny as hell.
She's like the funniest one that is like doing intentional comedy. Like there's a setup and a structure to what she's doing.
Yes. Did
I love the Guy Fieri,
first of all.
Do not
do that. Don't butcher Nicole's husband's name.
Did I think the Guy Fieri look was a 10 out of 10? Nah.
Also, she did something funny, but presented it so mildly I couldn't tell. She put those Guy Fieri glasses, like the Oakleys, on the opera thing, but she just sort of held them up and I was just like, oh, okay. And then I was like, oh, that's funny. But like she could have like,
couldn't she have said something like, okay, let's workshop a joke here. Let's show how the sausage.
Okay.
She comes in and she said, who's ready to pitch a tent because the camp queen is here? That's funny. But
sure.
If you're dressed like Guy Fieri, shouldn't it be like, who's ready to go down to Flavortown or diners, drive-ins, and drags? Or like something
I would have said
Guy
like,
Fieri
who's
related?
ready for Flavortown? I'm talking about my bussy. Ding! I bet you can't say that on VH1.
I'm sure you can't. But
you know what she could have said? Who's ready to go to Flavortown? Between me down there. Because Rue loves to say...
In between me down there.
Yeah.
Yes. See, something like that. Something very funny. Something... But
it would have made sense if she was dressed as a Boy Scout or a camp counselor.
Yes. If she was the camp queen and she was dressed like she was going to camp, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyhow. It didn't make any goddamn sense?
What?
Hi, Rue. Are you ready to talk about your car's extended warranty? Okay, good. Let's go, Boots. Like, it was just like, how many different... We gotta keep it pumping.
You didn't like Orion?
No, here's the thing is I do like Orion. I think that they're like very cool, very like stonery, very like my type of drag. But just that was like, how high were you when you decided to say 6 different entrance lines?
And also the thing that bugged me is that phone cord was just like, rip it out so there's no spot to plug it into the wall.
That when she got back home. That's her landline.
Then tuck it into your leotard. Tuck it into your pussy. Not to be this girl, but can you give us your what would an entrance line be for you, me and Paul?
Ooh, Thank you. Places 10. Thank you 5.
Do you think I could say? Obviously, I wouldn't. I mean, not a drag queen. Do you think I could say, "Who's ready to dip"?
What if I was like, "Hope you're hungry, cause I'm baked."
Can I just say, like, can we give Cornbread the crown already?
Just hand it over. She really ate them girls up. Here's the thing. Cornbread has been on camera so much. She's acted so much. She knows exactly how to steal focus.
She's
knows
comfortable.
Exactly. Yes. And like whether or not the stories she's telling about like farting on a preacher or anything are true, they are funny. And the fact that she's saying them on television makes them true.
She is so like the way she gets little jokes in everywhere, the way even when the second premiere is all about the new queens, they do show the first 5 minutes is like the old queen's like saying goodbye to Orion and wiping. Cornbread got like 4 jokes in before we met the new queens.
She knows what she's doing.
Girl, Lizzo loved her. Rue fucking loved her. Her original song was so good. And talk about being funny on Twitter. She is being hilarious
She's
on
being
Twitter.
the funniest. Apparently, they're told like not to respond to people, and she's like, I'm gonna. And she just like
she's a gal by your own heart. She's a gal by your own heart.
I love her.
All right, well, that was a good Drag Race catch up. Let's take a break.
Let's take a break, and we can talk about Dolly and how they won. All right. And we're back.
We talked about Dolly. We did a whole series called Spooky Seconds, and Dolly was the winner.
Now that
You
we're
just
not
missed-
talking about it, I just
missed-
kind of miss having
missed
something
them?
to watch.
Oh,
every
Daddy
now and
Dolly.
then. Ugh.
Well, you know what? Girl, all the divas have been messaging me in the inbox.
About what?
Season 1 is on YouTube.
Yes, I know season 1 is on YouTube, but that's the one that is on YouTube. Okay, let me clear some stuff up.
Clear the air, Dave.
The one that is on YouTube is not the one where they remastered the sound. And the one that was on Amazon, we like a year after we filmed it, they had us all come back. Well, they had like the good ones come back and do testimonials. So we had like talking heads, but it was a year later and we were talking about stuff that happened a year before. So it's like really weird to, if you know that, to watch it. But there's one where they kind
You
of
still talk about how you think Frankie cheated, so it's been 10 years, so.
It's been 5 years, and I don't think Frankie cheated. Frankie did cheat, period.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's just see who's got a better career, you know?
I'm the meme of the girl with the big eyes and the blunt bang going, wow.
But sometimes you just gotta say it out loud for the world to hear it. Do you think it's gonna rain today?
I'm in a different state.
Okay.
I made polenta lasagna last week.
Now, where did the polenta play in? Was it the noodle?
Yeah.
Did it replace the noodle?
So I think there was a mistake in calling it a lasagna. I would have actually just called it.
You layered polenta into different things.
I would just call it a bake, and I would have
Bake.
I would have had other vegetables participate, because the recipe I found was you get your tube of polenta,
Love that.
you slice
it
it.
in little medallions.
No, yes, medallions. Those are the circles.
Yes.
You slice it like 1/4 inch. Then you lay those in a pan. Then you put pesto on them.
Okay.
Then you pour sauce on them, and then you lay them in more medallions. And I was like, there should be ricotta cheese in the middle of this, or there should be like diced zucchini in here, because essentially
even an eggplant.
Though I think to get eggplant closer to that, you would need to like bake it on a sheet or something first, because I don't know that it would do so well just like mixed in with everything. But anyhow, the ingredients were just the polenta medallions, pesto, marinara sauce, mozzarella cheese, little bit of Parmesan on top. I was like, this isn't really a lasagna. This needs more layers
That
to
seems
it.
like a dip.
It ended up tasting great, but it had these like weird chunky circles of polenta in it. And I was like, I think this could go a different route and the flavor would be good. And it did kind of taste like a dip.
What if
Y'all ready to dip?
Y'all ready to dip, honey? What if you like mashed the polenta up in a bowl and then like layered it as a sheet across the top?
That I think would be very cool and make a crispy top.
Make a crispy top, and then you could add. I mean, I love zucchini.
Yes, I think zucchini would have played great.
You could have
in
put
there.
mushrooms in it.
Yes.
Except for they probably would have gotten wet, so you probably should have sauteed them with some onions beforehand and then layered that in.
And put it right on top with like the final
And
layer
then put
of
some
melted cheese.
Yeah.
It was cool though. It was fun to like bake something. Have you seen the are casseroles a very white thing?
Yes,
I didn't realize
absolutely.
that. Because have you seen the meme that's like put a finger down white people edition, and it's like if you have a relative that's like got the Lee Ann in their name or whatever, if you ever sent a dish back for being too spicy, if you ever had a taco night growing up that was buffet style with crunchy grocery store taco shells, and
the Taco Bell sauce or the taco seasoning
in a packet.
on. Yeah, it comes in a packet and you just dump it on a pound of ground beef.
Right, and then you fry that up, or fry. Then you deep fry the ground beef. And one of them was if a family dish of yours is a casserole.
Yes.
And I was like, I thought everyone has something that feels like a casserole. Every culture, like a bunch of stuff in a pot that you
has
bake.
Like a type of bake. They have something that they like. I mean, a lasagna is technically a casserole.
She said,
"It is."
Yeah,
it's a layered casserole. Or I remember when I was in college and we would have like potlucks. All my white friends would like one girl would always bring a tuna casserole, which is just like tuna, cheese, noodles, like cheddar cheese and noodles, like mixed together and then baked.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, and is a shepherd's pie technically a casserole? It's ground beef, peas, mashed potato on top, and then you bake it.
Yeah,
it's not a pie. So. There's no pie crust on a shepherd's pie. Now, a chicken pot pie, that is a pie because it has a crust on the bottom and the top.
So wait, does cornbread not go by cornbread chicken pot pie?
She's cornbread. She's not a pie.
What?
She's a and here's the thing about cornbread. It's technically a cake.
It is?
It's technically cake.
Well, according to her, she's a snack. At Costco, on their menu, you can get something called a chicken bake.
Now, what is in the chicken bake?
Well, they don't have pictures on their website, but I've had it before, and I think it's like a calzone. I think it's like chicken and a cream sauce and cheese wrapped in dough and then baked, and it's the kind of bun that has like the Asiago or Parmesan cheese on top that like bakes into the crust.
That sounds delicious.
Is your mouth watering?
Yes, it is.
Meatball, I feel like we haven't talked in so long.
I know.
Just
I
little
like to keep
chit
it that
chat.
way.
Yeah, you do be curving me.
Well, there's just not a lot to talk about. I mean, what's going on? We're all locked inside. I'm out performing again. Try not to catch COVID.
No, it's half and half is what's going on with the world.
What?
Half the world is going, oh shit, numbers are bad. It's exactly like it was before. We got a lockdown. And the other half is going, girl, I'm done.
And
it's half and half.
It's half and half.
And you're dipping your toe into both halves because you're going out to the club to perform. And then you're coming home and you're like, I'm on lockdown until Friday when I'm around 600 strangers.
Yes, but I'm getting tested in between. So I'm making sure. You know what I forgot to ask Rocco during our interview with him?
You did ask him to pull it out.
I did. And he didn't. But it's like, honestly, I could see it anywhere. I didn't ask what happens if he's like in a scene with someone he doesn't like. We talked about there like sometimes not being chemistry with people, but like if he truly just doesn't like the person.
I think he just says no to the scene. He doesn't have to fuck people.
Well, not anymore now that he runs his own studio. But I think back in the day, maybe sometimes you're just partnered with someone.
Well, before you show up.
So you're saying that he just wouldn't show up.
Or he would say, how about someone else?
Oh, okay.
My10inches.com.
My 10 inches. He's very funny. The adult male lead.
He is an adult male lead, and I really enjoyed how much musical theater he was into.
I was not expecting him to be so gay. So faggy.
Really? He puts his dick in men's butts.
No, I mean, that's gay, but I was expecting more of like a mask, grunty, I don't know anything about musicals, that's not my thing type of guy.
He was very anti-bottom. When I asked him, are you going to ever bottom?
No
he
one
was
goes
like,
back there.
No. And I'm like, maybe that's just public image, but for me, I aspire. I know
Why
I've said
would he
this
need to?
for
Yeah,
3
but you're never
years.
doing anything to work for it.
I'm looking back at it in the mirror going, wouldn't that be fun? But that's about it. Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Oh,
That's
look at
the
my
work I
tail.
do.
Oh.
I torque my back until I get a cramp, look over my shoulder, look at the mirror, and just tooch my booty and go,
Oh, yeah.
oh, I'm in a
Skin.
bottom. I'm going to be a big bottom for you. A bottom. All right, let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll listen to some VMs.
Yeah, I haven't listened to these voicemails. I just send them. All right. We'll be back.
Really letting them know how the change is made. What's it called?
Oh, God, I don't feel good.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
I think it's
All
because
right.
I haven't eaten anything and I just drank like 2 cups of coffee.
Go throw up.
I might.
No. Okay, we are back, and it's time for your voicemails.
Hi, Big Dipper Meatball. Firstly, Meatball, you got to stop saying the phone number so fast. I couldn't get it. I had to go back like 4 episodes to find it where you say it slow enough.
It's written in the description of every single episode of the podcast.
And I only say it fast at the end, never at the beginning. I sing it at the beginning. 2,
Fuck
1,
you.
3.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so fuck you. Quit listening.
So I have a buck talk / advice question.
Okay, work.
Around the end of November, I hooked up with a fuck buddy, and it was very intense, very good. It like ticked all my usual like kink things. It was like a daddy situation. He's
Typical.
big uncut dick, poppers, like a level of sleaziness.
2 children in the room next door.
Oh my god.
Both like blew each other. There was nipple play. It was great. You know, straightforward, unexpected. Like, hey, come over before work. We'll blow each other. Great. Over the holidays, December, he unfortunately passed away unexpectedly. And one of the last conversations we ever had was how we had filmed it, and the footage was too big. It was several gigabytes, and that he was going to try to figure out a way to get it to me somehow. That never happened. I suspect the video is still sitting on a hard drive or on the camera that we used. And my question is, so that was a weird fuck talk, but my question is, I know the folks will probably clean up the apartment and take care of all that. Is it wrong or weird to ask like one of the closer friends who's also pretty piggy and slutty if he has seen the footage and if I can get it? Is that weird? Yeah, let me know.
Golly, this is tricky.
Ooh, baby.
Wow. Interesting
wow.
life.
Okay, but it seems like they're close enough that he knows his friend group. So I mean, is it weird that you want to watch a video of you getting fucked by a dead man?
No,
No.
that's not weird.
That's not weird at all.
Here's my curiosity. Is there any textual or written record of him saying, I want to get you this video, but the gigs are too big? Or did you only talk about it in person? If there's any sort of written or documented record of his consent to share it with you, then I think there's nothing weird about it where you're like, he was going to do this, but then he unfortunately untimely died.
You know, I don't even think that it needs to be written. Like, if you're both in the video and you consented to be in the video, then I think you have every right to be like, hey, there is a video of us and I think it's still on the camera. Is there a way that I could like get it so that it doesn't?
You don't want to
like,
publish it, right?
You don't. Oh, maybe you do. Well, if you're going to publish it, then
Yeah.
I would need written consent from the person. But if you're just trying to like get the video for your own personal use, I think that that's more than okay to ask the piggy guy, like, can I just see if it's on the camera, or can you just check if it's on the camera for me?
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to fall. Like, what happens when you get rid of people's stuff? It, like, someone else takes it, or it's in the trash. Like, you don't want it to fall in the wrong hands.
Yeah, and who are these people? Because the way you mentioned, you're like, I know the people who are gonna be cleaning up. Like, are they friends, or like, do you just know them because they clean up dead people's houses?
Do you actually know them, or do you just
know that they're going there
know
to
that
do the
they're
service?
the
This
ones
is
gonna do it?
interesting.
This is a really good call.
But
so you would say you think that he needs written consent for any type of.
No, I mean, I think if, like, I don't know, if this was an ongoing thing and you knew the person and they were like a fuck buddy, and their friends or their family or their partner or whoever in their life knew that you were involved with them, I think asking them for that is totally acceptable. But if this is like a no one really knew, I think having some proof of it is going to come into play. Like, at some point, someone might object to you being like, I want to get this explicit video content of the two of us.
Yeah. Yes.
That's fascinating.
But I hope you get it. And if you do, please send it.
God, I hope you get it.
I hope you get it. How many
hope
people
you get-
does he need? How many people does he need?
I hope you get your fucking tape.
And then send it to us, and you can use a Dropbox. All right.
Can I ask you a semantics question?
What?
So, you know how like I watch a lot of like crazy Karen videos,
Mm-hmm.
and people always at some point go, I'm recording this, you're being recorded, or whatever.
Yeah.
People sometimes say, like, I've got you on video. They say, I'm videoing this. I'm taping this. I'm recording. What do you say? What feels appropriate?
I'm recording this because to me, taping means that there's got to be like, it's going to tape.
Right. And when you have a digital cell phone, you're not like, I'm filming this, because there would
but
be
recording.
filming.
Yeah. You're not filming it because there's no film involved. But I think now it's like, even digital stuff is considered film. So, like, you could say I'm filming this. I would say I'm recording this.
I love when people, I mean, I hate it. It makes my skin crawl.
I got you.
No, when people say, I'm videoing this.
Oh,
Girl,
yeah,
that ain't a
that's not a-
word.
that's not a
a
word,
verb. That's not a thing. I'm videoing this.
There might
Hey,
actually be a
you
word now.
two impossible guests. So
No.
every person I've dated or boyfriend that I've had has also wanted to fuck my dad. And I'm just wondering, is it gay for me to be okay with that and to be a part of a threesome with my dad? Is that gay? I mean, I wouldn't like, just Eiffel-Towering, Is that gay?
Ubu
Javer.
V-
Yeah, no, that's gay. That's gay. And incestuous.
That's
I mean,
gay.
I just
That's
think
twisted. It's of the devil. It's not right.
But it depends on what your family's into. Like, if you're close like that, then go for it, I guess. But I wouldn't have sex with someone if my dad was in the room.
Because can we be like very hot button and just have a conversation about this? Incest laws exist so that inbreeding doesn't happen, so that people are not fucked up genetically. Is this correct?
Correct.
But obviously, years and years ago, incest happened because people were like, well, we want to put these cousins together. We want to keep the power,
We want to keep the wealth in the family.
the wealth in the family. And then I'm sure it's happened with siblings at a certain point, whatever.
You look at the Queen of England. She was married to her cousin.
So,
First cousin.
but what is
Dead.
the tea on like, cause like, do brothers ever like circle jerk together?
I think, okay, here's my thing.
Do
I
you think
have a
like
feeling that
identical twins?
I think that identical twins do a lot of weird stuff together when they're coming up, and then they just never talk about it, and then are like, ooh, gross. But I think a lot of sets of identical twins I mean, there's so much hormones and
they
testosterone,
feel
and
like
like
the same, an extension
it's like,
of the
yeah,
same
it's basically
person.
we're the same person. We've been next to each other our entire lives. Like, what's wrong if we just
Our dicks look identical. Let's suck each other off.
jerk it next to each other?
Whoa.
Or each other off. I think if you're a twin, please call in and say if you've ever done anything weird with your brother. Uvu Java.
This to me feels very wrong. The dad thing.
The dad thing feels wrong. That's your dad. You were cummy in his ball sack, and now you're an adult
But what, I mean,
chasing that cummies.
spit roast. You're not really,
I know, but
as
it's
long
still
as the
your
person
dad.
doesn't
Like, I
turn
can't-
around.
Because
then it would be eye
thinking, I would be like
contact.
looking at my dad and being like, remember when I caught my first fish with you?
Oh God.
Remember when you taught me how to work with wood? Like, it's just like
Work with wood. I'm doing
work
it
with
now.
wood, and now we're working wood together. It's like I couldn't do it. But if you're okay with it and your dad's okay with it, who are we to judge? Except for us judging.
What's up, you stupid, dumb idiots? And also, Big Dipper and Evil.
Thank you.
I think that people like to fuck in their parents' bed because usually they just have the biggest bed.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think that's always why I wanted to do it, because, like, in a twin bed in someone's, like, high school bedroom? No, I don't fucking think so. Like, there's a California king in there. I'm fit to take advantage of that. I hope that's the right answer. Goodbye.
Actually, that do make sense.
What's the smallest bed you've ever had sex in?
Twin.
I lost my anal virginity in a dorm twin bed.
Those are even skinnier than a real twin.
Yeah, those are the extra long but extra thin. Yeah. But I think the smallest bed is like in a bathhouse room. Those beds are not even twin beds.
They're not even beds.
They're like a
bench.
It's a bench with a little padding on.
It's like
top.
a massage. It's a massage table.
Even smaller than that, Dave.
Ew. What if I was like the smallest? I guess a sling because it's strappy.
You're like the smallest is. Are you familiar with Polly Pocket? She's a whole house in there. And I just soaked her with cum. It was a hurricane, a tsunami of cum on Polly Pocket's condo. All right, we got to be done.
Oh my god!
Do you want to listen to this last voicemail or end it?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to
I think
end
I
it?
sent some short ones.
Hey, about the COVID test, what if you just do what if you say every week, just because there's always a thing of we don't want to do COVID chats, but then, COVID's everywhere. I don't know. I also think do a 5-minute, hey, we're going to do a COVID segment. It ends at this. If you want to skip it, skip it. But just I don't know what's happening, skirting around it just makes it seem awkward. Just have a dedicated chunk of time where you talk about it. And then be if people don't want to listen to it, they don't have to listen to it. They can skip over it. And then they have COVID-free podcast time. Done. Easy. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I know these aren't for programming notes, but I just had a thought and wanted to ask. Anyway, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, no programming notes from our new associate producer.
Thank you, whoever you are. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. I also think that, to be completely honest, hey, we're gonna do a COVID chat now. Back when we were chatting about it before, it was pre-vaccine, pre-everything.
It was constant,
and it was all we were hearing on the news. So it was what we could talk about because we were trapped at home, and that's what we were doing. Now we got other stuff going on. More stuff is available. We've kind of figured out how to work around it. So I don't think we're going to talk about it as much, period.
Yeah, and I think what we'll probably do is continue to say we're not going to talk about it and then talk about it endlessly.
When did we talk? We haven't even talked about it once this episode. All right.
Not a single time did we talk about it this episode.
Thank you so much for listening.
Say the phone number slowly.
I did at the beginning. That's why I did it so slow. But our number is 2 1 3 5
But do notes.
3 6 9 1 8 0. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss an episode that comes out every Tuesday and Friday. You can follow us on Instagram at Spiciest Meatball and and Big Dipper Jelly. And then on Twitter, it's Big Dipper Jelly and Fat Drag Meatball.
And on TikTok,
I think I'm Spiciest Meatball or Meatball the Drag Queen, but if you just do at Meatball, it works for me.
I'm Big Dipper Jelly on everything. And for those who missed it, our phone number is 213-536-9180. That's a big number for Elmo.
Do you think that we could get Elmo to record our phone number? Does he do Cameo?
I wish. All right. Thanks everyone. We love you. Happy to be back. Happy 2022.
Goodbye. Doodle-doo-doo. Forever dog.
To listen to Sloppy Seconds ad-free and 1 day early, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcast.com/plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Music, editing, and sound design by William Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.